tragic. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hope. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Hey, Miss dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. Put my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, shuffle limousines. $4 $65,000 on the jeans.
Welcome back to ESPN. I'm Cassidy Hubbard. And if you're just joining us, we've got a breaking story. Joel Embiid fired off a series of statements about the one, and the internet is going crazy. Embiid says he's, quote, fired up about the one hitting the league, and for all the non-believers out there to, quote, quit hating. Embiid is also wondering whether or not it's too early to call the one the next GOAT. He went there, yeah. The process is really showing the one some serious respect. But is it warranted? Is it reciprocated? Is it still too early to tell? We'll continue to follow this one as it develops.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Life don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that ain't my fault, they want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh really now? Aight man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me.
It is NBA action. The Pacers begin the game with the basketball. Collison to Oladipo. Screen coming. Jay, no question, the Pacers were the surprise of the NBA last year. What are your expectations for them now?
Top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference, and it all starts with Victor Oladipo. Last year, he was the guy, but this year, he needs to become the man.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. It's Indiana basketball. Collison to Hayward. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Driving right to the basket. Jason Tatum snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down just a couple. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old, simple, bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Deep two there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Irving. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Indiana with the basketball. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Collison. Curling inside. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Irving. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Collison to Hayward. Fires the three. Tatum grabs the board. Spins and scores.
Nasty. You better remember his number and not let that happen again.
Collison into the front court. Trailing by 4. To Oladipo. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Pacers with the possession. Oladipo to Hayward. Oladipo to Hayward. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To Jaylen Brown. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Jay, sum it up. Why was Victor Oladipo the most improved last year?
Because he was no longer Robin. Victor Oladipo has become Batman, and he attacks the game the same way Russell Westbrook does. That short stint at OKC taught Victor Oladipo how to compete 24/7.
5 to shoot for Indiana. Here's a chance from long range. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Hey, double screen.
And the basket good at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Pacers control. Oladipo.
How to hook up USB microphone to PS4.
What's going on, everybody? It's Carlos here from Mirror Review, USB microphone. Now, from what I understand, I think the Yeti, any of the Blue Yetis work, except for maybe the professional one. Again, it has to be a USB, but I think the professional USB Yeti doesn't carry the PlayStation. So if I go into settings and I click on it, you're going to scroll all the way down to devices. Once you're in the devices, you go to audio device, click on that, and now you're going to see input and output devices. So you're going to take your wire. In your case, you should already have it plugged in, but for my case, if you look, once I plug it in, watch how it just shows up. There you go. You see how it just showed up that USB headset. So there we go. We have that to there. And here. So you can have this. You can change how it works, and it actually sounds pretty good. So that's it. It's a quick little video, cool little thing compared to some of the other USB microphones out there. I'm really happy with the quality, just using it, because sometimes I use it when I'm editing on the go with my laptop, because it's just plug and play, and again, any kind of microphone that you talk real close to it. And it's perfect for plugging in any standard headphones for basically a headset or a microphone that's built onto the headset, right? But let's say if you're a person who likes to live stream and you want to use a more higher quality microphone for your live streams, well, I'm going to show you guys how you can use any USB plug and play microphone in your PS4 and use that as a microphone. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a quick peek of my workstation. I have my PS4, my Xbox One, my monitor, my laptop, the microphone I'm going to be using for this video, and my 40-inch Sony Broadcast. Anyway, the microphone, or the USB condenser microphone that I'm going to be using is the Audio Technica AT2020, and you can see the USB cable is right there, right? Simple, easy trick what you're going to do. You're just going to go ahead and plug that cord right into your PS4 right in front there, and the PlayStation will automatically recognize that a USB microphone has been inserted onto the console, and therefore it'll start using that for your microphone. Now you want to make sure that you're not using a PlayStation Carrier's mic. Make sure you go into settings and that's unchecked, and make sure there's no 3.5 millimeter headphone with a microphone attached to your controller at the time you do this. So simple as this. I'm gonna go ahead and record that, and you're gonna watch me plug that right in. Now you get a quick message from Sony saying that a microphone has been attached. Now to show you guys some proof that
What? 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 Oh man, you be tripping.
what?
Oh man, they like took me out of the game.
Runners good there. The pro game has really come down to PNRs. So let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's Irving into the front court. Leads just a point. Drive here. The shot stays out. And you see so many players quit on a play.
Yeah, get on here.
First time, but not him. He stayed on his hip. He fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Alright, I'm gonna be simulating when I come back in. Bad shot.
Shot won't go. That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance. Collison. Can't connect.
Push it. Down with the dunk.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight. Joseph with it. They trail by 7.
Yo, man, I'm hugging you.
Pins it. For 3.
Contested tips.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip. I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
No, that bucket ain't falling.
That was unguardable.
4 seconds, man. Just follow.
Team footer at the buzzer. We've hit the break. It's the Celtics out in front. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Celtics lit up the scoreboard and their opponents with an offensive onslaught. The way they play here today makes me think it's not going to stop in the upcoming half. Thanks for...
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Irving brings the ball up court to Jaylen Brown. Goes to the left side. Fires the 3. Rebound.
Going. Nothing dropping.
Into the front court comes Collison. The margin standing now at 7. Oladipo to Collison. Here comes the screen. Collison. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Irving into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Collison into the front court. Right now, down 7. Wide open look, won't go. I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time. Has a chance. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt. And that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end. Oh, Jaylen Brown above the rim. That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys down by 9. Hayward unable to connect. To Jaylen Brown. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds it inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball. Not loose.
Pick up.
Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. And when a player's running at you full speed and he takes those steps, there's no way you can defend him. Oladipo grabs the board. Collison into the front court. 9-point margin. To Oladipo.
No way you're baselining. No way.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Hayward from the outside, no good. The follow won't go either. To Jaylen Brown. Count the basket inside.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Ed, so many
funny.
times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Knocked loose. Hayward. It's the Celtics with the rebound. And a nice finish at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
To Oladipo. Trying to cash in.
No way.
Oladipo's shot no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Kyrie Irving, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, he's been battling injuries. Loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of Kobe Bryant.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Victor Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Celtics have it to Horford. Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. That's it. Has a look. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Cash is in for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Into the front court comes Collison, trailing by 15. It's rebounded by the Celtics. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oh, nice find for the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Goes down.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot wrong.
It's Indiana basketball. To Evans from long range.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Oh, had him going there for a second. Kylo Quinn rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Kylo Quinn. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good.
Yeah.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Shot from the lane won't go. Marcus Morris able to recover with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch.
During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired, they're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Over to the right side. And a backcourt violation. To Collison. To Matthews. Beyond the arc for three. Marcus Morris, the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, that's a scary thing to watch.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time.